Hey guys, welcome back to another wonderful episode of Ark Survival Evolved on the Scorched Earth server. As you can see, we have one of the rare instances of blessed rain. Pretty cool. I've only actually seen it rain on the server when I'm here a couple of times. I know that it must rain when I'm offline because his water tanks don't seem to drain out that much. So anyway, it's kind of a cool thing. I thought I'd just bring you guys in. I was running around gathering some materials, trying to think about what I want to do today, and actually I've got a pretty good plan. I've spent a little while making some resources and stuff. Need to do a bit more resource gathering, but I've got almost enough stuff to make 4 of these auto turrets. They're actually not nearly as expensive as I thought they would be, and then from there we can make a bunch of the bullets to go with them. So the objective of these auto turrets is vulture defense. So these vultures are super pesky, and they fly into the base, they fly around the base, all of that other craziness, and so I'd really like to keep them out. We'll gamma up here a bit so we can see. So that's kind of on the docket. I'm thinking I'm going to make 4 of them, but I think I'm only going to put 2 of them out here. I'm going to put kind of like maybe a little overhang all along here, and then I'm going to stick 1 on this corner of the building, and if I can get around the fat butt there, 1 on this corner of the building, and then that will kind of give us a good view of the courtyard, and they should be able to hit anything in the courtyard that we need to. And then my plan is I'm only going to have them on when I'm online. The vultures do not seem to attack dinos. They really only attack people, so that should help. And then of course we have the occasional RG that just flies in for no reason whatsoever, and it'll definitely help with that as well. So that's kind of the plan for today. Actually, I did have one other thing. So right about in the middle of here, we talked about making kind of a community blueprint area, and so that's what I'm going to do as well. I've got a couple of things manufactured already, so I want to throw up a nice little building. I want it to be unique, different, and exciting. So I'm kind of going to be doing a little bit of experimentation with that. So I think that's kind of where we'll start. I've got metal cooking in all of these things. Yeah, still for whatever reason I'm getting that flame bloom stuff. If any of you guys know how to fix that or get rid of it, definitely let me know in the comments, because that would be super great. So I've got that going. I don't quite have enough to make the 4 turrets that I want, so what I think we'll start with is we will definitely start with building... What the heck was that? Oh, that was his tail. We'll definitely start with building the blueprint hut. So I've got some stone materials here. I didn't feel like I needed to do adobe. Stone is just a little bit easier to get. So what I want to do is I've got 9 of these foundations. Let me get into K mode so I can kind of get a lay of the land. So if I put... It won't be really lined up with anything. So I kind of want it to be lined up with nothing and have it be its own type of a deal. I'm trying to think. I want to do a 3x3. It doesn't have to be super big. Alright, so I think that's going to be good. Hopefully I can get 3 foundation widths out of this. Maybe one this direction. Can I get... This is going to be... Oh no, see, I can't snap right here. So this is going to be the tricky part. Well, I can go like this, and then maybe I will have only wasted 1. Okay, so that one is obstructed. So this is really the part that was going to be tricky, is getting the things to line up right. So I could have gone out there by 1. So I've got 1, 2. Gosh, I really don't want to do the stilts. That just looks so ugly. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to demolish... We'll kind of demolish these and reevaluate our spot here for a second. Obviously it needs to be a little bit... And actually I think because of that I should be able to build a couple more foundations back, and then we'll go ahead and demolish a couple more. So yeah, so that's my plan. I'm gonna mess around with these foundations. The stone ones are just so cheap. We've got that really high level Dodicarus, and that super helps. Actually, so that's kind of an incline. If we come down, I don't want it really blocking directly in front of my hut, but I think if I go, give myself a little bit more space, and again, I don't want it to really be in line with anything. Okay, we're gonna try that. So I've got, can I put one over here? And then can I go, and can I make one more? So I can make this right here. Let's just grab, how many more do I need? I need 1, 2, 3, so I need 4 more. I've got the stuff to do it. We will grab a bit of wood, a bit of thatch, and we don't need fiber. We'll grab a couple more stone. Alright, and we'll make some more foundations. Here we are, perfect, 4. Almost like we planned it. Almost, indeed, like we planned it. So yeah, this rain is pretty intense. I'm actually kind of liking it a lot. It's going to top off the morella tops and make all that stuff happy and good. Come on, baby. All right. Okay, so I can put one right there, right here. I'm gonna be super sad. Oh my gosh. All right. So I wonder, can I put one right here and right? Okay, I need to build a couple more. So it looks like I'm gonna have to destroy this one. We shift it over one, and then my only worry is maybe this spot right here. Okay, so I can put one right there, and I already know I can do one right there. So I just need one more foundation. And let's see what I am short. Stone. Alright, so let me grab a couple more stone here. Get off of your tail. Loot flint. Here we go. Here's the stone box. We will build up one more foundation. Alright, we got it. Set down. Perfect. Come on. Move, move. There we go. Awesome. Maybe. Alright, get up there. Perfect. Alright, sweet. So we've got our basic foundation. Like I said, it's not super huge. And actually, I'm going to be a little bit tricksy here, people. And I'm not even going to use walls. I decided I want to use pillars. So we're going to do 1 pillar, 2 pillar. Oh, that's... Okay, on the very end. 1 pillar, 2 pillar, 1 pillar, and the 3rd one. Perfect. So I'm just trying to be a little bit different. You know, everyone makes the same boring houses. It's got walls and blah blah blah. So I'm gonna try to not do that. I am trying to be slightly different. I did originally think I was gonna do walls, and then I actually think what I'm gonna do is, instead of walls, I'm gonna do some of these bad boys in these areas, and then just bring it up. Maybe only 2. I mean, this doesn't need to be enclosed. Really, we could just set boxes out here in the open if we wanted to, but that doesn't look nearly as good as something like this. So I'm going to start off with doing just a couple of these in these areas just to see how it looks. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm thinking I'm going to do a ramp up into each one of these, so that you can get into it from any sides, because this is totally supposed to be like a community type thing. And then I'm just gonna have 1, 2, I don't know, maybe 3 of the blueprint boxes inside, and I even want to do maybe kind of a sloped roof. So I've got some plans. I definitely want this to be like an architecturally pleasing visual type of a deal, and better than just the boring boxes that we've been going with. So I'm going to gather a couple more things, build a couple more things, and then I'm going to bring it back in and we can finish getting this bad boy slapped into place. Alright? Sound good? Whoa, way zoomed out. Let's get in here so we can talk face to face, man to man, person to person, I guess. Alright. Does that sound like a plan? Alright, perfect. I'll be RB's peeps. Hey guys, welcome back. I've done a ton of experimenting, as I'm sure you guys are aware. It's ridiculously hard to build on a slope and arc. But anyway, so I've had to move these foundations a little bit, shift over, and I actually ended up doing it a little bit bigger. The idea that I had, I don't know, I felt like it needed to be a little bit bigger, so it could be super, super awesome. So, definitely going to be enough room for blueprints, and I don't know, I'm thinking of maybe like a kind of just a community patio area. I don't know. It should be super cool. So I just wanted to bring you in kind of to see the update. I got the foundations laid. I'm kind of exactly where we were at before. I did stone railings on the bottom and I'm doing wood on the top, and I actually kind of like it. I think it offsets very nicely. Um, you know, it gives it just a little bit of a different feel. So I'm going to kind of finish off doing these around here, and then, whoops. So I've got all that stuff in place. I don't think I'm going to go one more. I think I'm going to leave it open like that, kind of give it like an open type feel. So I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to do with the roof exactly. I kind of have an idea, but I'm not sure exactly how it's going to go. So I just thought I'd bring you in, kind of demo what we've got so far. We'll take a look at it from the sky so you can kind of see the footprint of what's going on. So, you know, it's honestly, it's not super huge. It's not quite as small as I would have liked it either, but just to kind of make the doorways and stuff line up right, and I don't know, all that other stuff. And I'm even thinking I might knock out the two things on this side here and make entrances on all four sides. But for now, we're just gonna go with the two openings that we have there. So it's super cool. I'm pretty excited about it. I haven't really branched out much architecturally speaking. So yeah, I'm excited to do something different, and this may lead to a new design that I use for future builds that I do. So anyways, I just thought I'd bring you in, share that, and when I figure out what I'm going to do with the ceiling, I'll bring you guys back in and we'll go from there. BRBs. Hey guys, welcome back in. So we had a little bit of a setback. Um, as I was building this and putting on the roof, I realized that when I was underneath it, I was getting extremely heat stroked super fast. So note to self, there's a reason that we use Adobe structures. Apparently, if you're enclosed or anything at all on anything that has any part that's not Adobe, you just get sunstroke like mad. So I've just spent actually several. It's actually been a couple of weeks, to be completely honest. With Christmas and the job change, I haven't been able to get back on and finish. But I got on today to finish this episode, and basically it's done. I did a ton of grinding, and I got all of the Adobe resources necessary to finish this building. So let me get Huey here, if I can get him to fly down. Nope, that was not quite enough. Come on, buddy, land, land, land. There we go. Alright, so we can kind of see, I actually really like this design. It turned out really well, so it's kind of just like a nice little um, opened, inviting, almost like a patio gazebo type thing. So super cool. I do not have any of the blueprint boxes made up yet, but I'm thinking I'll probably do like a line of them here and then a line of them over here. And yes, that's going to be way more than we will ever fill up for certain, but maybe we can divide them out, kind of like how I have my different boxes divided out. You know, we can have one for every kind of blueprint known to man, and we'll be good. So let me just take a look at what is it called? Let's see here. I forget what the container is called. There's our storage box. Where are you? Bookshelf. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and learn that. And then let's see what it takes. So wood, thatch, fiber, easy peasy. We should have a bunch of that stuff. Well, we got some wood. Grab a bit of thatch and then some fiber action. So let's see how many of these bad boys we can make. We can make a whole two, because we're going to be short on wood. So we'll jump on Huey here. We'll go grab a bit of wood. I could grab the chainsaw and all that other crap, but it's not a super big deal. Yeah, it is. We'll grab the chainsaw. I always like looking at the chainsaw. It's just so cool to see how much of it we can actually get. So scroll down. Ooh, it's almost broken too. Also, I had been off so long that my generator ran out of fuel and stuff, so I'm cooking up some gasoline over here. But the one gas that we have should be enough. And actually, I think I'm going to drop off these prefabs. Yeah, this is the right bin. So we will drop this, All this good stuff, we'll get rid of it. And then I'll dump the stuff that I used to repair my generator off in there as well. So there's Scoria and our good buddy, I totally forgot what we even named him. But yeah, again, like I said, it's actually been several weeks since I've been on, like 2-3 weeks, and I do apologize for the break, guys. I am certainly don't want the channel to die. I appreciate all of you guys' support so far. What am I doing? Um, but you know, just life happens. I've mentioned it before. This is not my full-time gig, so um, 6 more should be good. So, you know, I just, like I said, I started a new job that was super cool. I got to travel up to Seattle to do some onboarding for that. And, you know, it's great. I'm working from home now, which offers tons of flexibility. And I'm hoping to get a little more time so I can start pumping out at least 2 of these videos a week solidly. Now that I'm getting my schedule back under control, it's just after being on nights for almost a year straight, it's just been super hard to adjust my schedule back to being on days. So I'm figuring it out. We're getting it all situated and sorted, and it's all good stuff. So, anyways, like I said, you know, and I'm kind of wondering if maybe instead of putting them sideways like I normally would to conserve space, since this is not necessarily a space thing, let me see if I can get this lined up. Oop. And it would show up there. Um, Maybe if I go like this, that actually looks like it's pretty square. Is it gonna, why did it jump up there? Why do you jump up there? Why do you hate me? Alright, regardless, we can kind of get a feel. So that's gonna be like 1, 2, I'm trying to kind of just eyeball about where 3, 4, so we're not going to be able to quite get 4 across, but I have 8. So here's what I'm thinking, and this is going to require a certain level of trickery on my side. But I think, so let me get this all lined up perfectly. So we'll go as close as we can here. And again, I wish my K mode was working, but that worked out pretty good. So we're going to put that one there. Kind of following along the same line here, we will put this one, and I'm kind of lining it up. I feel like it's pretty good. Get it. Alright, so I got that one there, and then what I'm going to kind of do is just maybe space these other ones out as best I can. So if I do that, that's going to put that center line maybe like right there. What is that one? And then if I were to do the same on this, yeah, it would be the same. Okay, so if I split the distance from this intersection that we can see here, this 4-way, we should be good. So let me come up here. I got it lined up pretty decently. And I think that's going to be good right there. So we got that one. And then I'm kind of just going to split. This is probably going to look horrible. Alright, so that one is a little bit off center, but you know, it's not too bad. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing over here on this side. And then this is going to kind of be like the study, the library, the library of Alexandria. Probably not that grandiose, but nevertheless, it's going to be good. So we're going to drop this one. Maybe. Nope. Didn't let me place it right there. Let's try that again. No, it's not letting me place it. Let me try just a little farther over. Alright, what? Oh, there we go. My mouse was like in a super weird thing. So that's super ugly and unfortunate. So we're going to have to destroy that. I hate it when that does that, but it happens. So we'll go over here and do it on this side while we're waiting for that crap to get out of the way. Alright, so we're going to place this very delicately. That should be pretty good. And we'll now that we kind of know what the format is, come over here. That's lined up. Maybe just a skosh more. That should be good. And then we will do the same over here. So this, again, is certainly not perfect by any means. But, alright, and we had enough to make that last one. But it should be good. So I'm actually pretty excited about this. This is going to be a good thing. So just to kind of let you guys in on what's going on the server in general. So several of the guys have really wanted to go back to the island. I know I'm certainly not done. Let me get in here so I can talk to you guys face to face. I'm not done with Scorched Earth. There's still so much more to do. We haven't done dragons. We haven't done any of the caves. So that stuff is definitely coming up. But what I'm thinking about is several patches ago they came out with the inter-arc travel capability. So I've got to do some experimentation with that and try to get this synced up with maybe the island map. And supposedly we should be able to transfer our stuff back and forth fairly quickly to like travel back and forth between arcs. So like if I want to do an episode here, it's fine. If I need some help, I can have one of my buddies. They can just travel over to this arc real quick, help me out, do whatever it is we're going to do some caves. You know, maybe in the next season we'll kind of do like a hybrid model where I will be doing building in the arc as well as like pulling resources and dinos and stuff from what we got going on here. So, excuse me. Lots of really cool stuff coming up. Um, I'm super excited. Again, I apologize for the delay in everything as far as getting these videos up and running. I know that I didn't really bring you in on much of the building here. It was just a super grind, and I just wanted to get it done. I had to do a lot of playing around with trying to get these pillars to work right and the roof and stuff. But really, guys, overall, it's super fancy. I'm probably gonna put like a couple of chairs in here, maybe some tables, make it look, you know, a little bit nice. But I'm super digging it. So. I appreciate you guys watching this episode. I would have to check my footage, but I think it's going to be a little bit shorter than normal. But I wanted to get something out to you guys. So I appreciate all of your support. If you haven't already, definitely subscribe to the channel and like this video. I'm looking to get 100 subscribers so I can get that custom YouTube URL, and every subscription helps. So thanks once again from the Scorched Earth server here. And until next time, be safe.